Welcome to a Secrets of Strixhaven Contender Draft. My name's Cody Lee, and if you don't know what a Contender Draft is, well, it's a brand new format on Arena, apparently, where you just pay double to hopefully win a whole bunch of packs and gems at the end. Yeah, you're basically doubling the entry fee, not winning anything for one or two wins. The prize structure is crazy, but we're looking at a Secrets of Strixhaven, basically premier draft with higher stakes. So let's jump into it and take a look at Sky Coach Conductor, which I do think we're going to start with. There is good cards in here. This is a solid 3-drop, not a bad card. I'll take it. It's not my favorite card in the world. Tablet of Discovery is my favorite card in the world, but Sky Coach Conductor I think is pretty good. The all aboard instant exile target non-pilot creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. It basically lets you bounce something and dodge removal, which is super nice. Now I will say Pestbrood Sloth is super good, but I think the Tablet of Discovery is just way too solid when we're looking at Sky Coach Conductor here. So let's take that. Maybe we're going to end up in blue-red. Maybe we're going to be taking this Proctor's Gaze or the Transcendent Archaic here. I will say I think I'm going to take the Transcendent Archaic. I do think... I mean, Proctor's Gaze is really solid, but let's take the Archaic and see if we're going to get... No, let's take the Proctor's Gaze and not get too greedy. This is my thing. I get way super greedy sometimes, and I can't do that. We have double the cost on this draft. So we're going to take the Paradox Garden here. And we're staying open. Now, I'm going to notice that there's some black and white coming around. There's an Encouraging Aviator, Rapid Attack, Interjection, like Tackle Artist is alright. Realistically, this is a very weak pack, so I am going to take the Tackle Artist. I mean, Encouraging Aviator is like a flyer, so maybe. It's just not anything special. We'll take it. Tackle Artist is also not anything special, it's worth noting. A 4-mana 4/3 that grows with spells is good, but not great. And I do want to just point out, we're drafting uncommons and rares here. And a land. You do want to keep your deck solid. Here, there's an End of the Hunt. There's also a Fractal Tender, and realistically, I think I'm going to take the Fractal Tender just so that we can stay on point. End of the Hunt would be good, but we don't have enough fixing to make that relevant for us. Landscape Painter would be good. You'll notice we don't have a single 2-drop, and that's really not solid for us. But Fractal Tender is pretty solid. We're playing 3-drop dot deck, as happens quite a lot in Strixhaven Limited. Now, I want to talk a little bit about Contender Draft here. Oh, wait. Did I get you through the spiel? Have you heard it yet? My name's Cody Lee, and I upload a brand new draft video every single day. If that's something you like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, tell the robots you enjoy this type of content. It really does help me out. Gotta get through that. Gotta make sure everyone knows. And we gotta make sure that we're grabbing... Oh, there's a Last Gasp and a Hydro Channeler and a Lewin. The Lewin going this late's kind of a lot, and it makes me want to grab the Lewin. But I'm gonna grab the Tester of the Tangential. Something that grows very solid. Hydro Channeler, Last Gasp, Lewin. I would take the land as well. This is a very solid pack. There's another End of the Hunt, but there's also a Spectacle Summit. There is a Textbook Tabulator, which I would play realistically, but I want to fix my mana also realistically. The chances that I splash blue here, or splash red here, are a lot higher than me splashing other colors. I'm going to take the Wander off here. There's no reason for me not to take the black card and go into 4-color soup. 4-color soup is kind of just the way we do. You know? Mindful Biomancer or a Landscape Painter. I think I'm going to take the Landscape Painter. The Mindful Biomancer is pretty good, but we're much more solidly blue than we are anything else. Mindful Biomancer, we will take that. And now we're looking at green, blue, splash, red, black. Tablet of Discovery is good, not phenomenal. Well, I mean, let's be real. It's phenomenal, but maybe not this deck. We'll take the, when in doubt, take the uncommon. Barog Banemaker is pretty good as just a card, though. And yes, we're going to take this swamp automatically. A Jadzi. Now, Jadzi is a very, very solid card. The Cuboid Colony is also pretty solid, but Jadzi, 3 mana for a 2/4. When it enters, draw 2, discard 2, and then Oracle's Gift 1/X. Create X 0/0 green and blue fractal creature tokens, then put an X1 counters on them. So for 3 mana, you get a 1/1. For 5 mana, you get 2/2/2s. For 7 mana, you get 3/3/3s. Pretty dang good. We're taking the Jadzi. Here. Oof. This is a big miss across the whole board. I think we're probably looking at something like a Zealous Lorecaster or a Quick Study. The rest of these I don't think I'm going to be playing. Forum of Amity, I mean, maybe we take the land here. We'll take the Zealous Lorecaster. We might play the Zealous Lorecaster, that's all. There's an Elemental Mascot, a Spectacle Summit, a Wander Off. We're going to take the Strixhaven Sky Coach. Mana fixing is very good for us. We already have some creatures, a bunch. So let's not worry about that. Here, there's a Visionary's Dance and a Brush Off. I do think I'm going to take the Visionary's Dance. I would take Brush Off and Deduce and another Tester of the Tangential. All of those would be solid for us. I mean, actually, let's take the Brush Off. Brush Off I have just come to love, realistically. It's so good. Grapple with Death I would play, but let's take the Studious First Year. Blue-green. We'll take the Arcane Omens. This is perfect for us. Past Mascot, pull from the grave, there's a Procrastination. We'll take the Infirmary Healer because it's a 2-drop. A Last Gasp because it's solid. There's also an Essence Knit Scholar. Your creature died under your control, draw a card. But that's just a real solid, I mean, this is extremely good, don't get me wrong, in Witherbloom. You just have to be in those colors, and we are not. Right now, we might be ditching the Tablet of Discovery. We also might not be. Okay, now, out of all of these cards, the Scathing Shadelock is probably the only one we might play, and I don't think I'm playing any of those. There's a Bogwater. The Hydro Channeler is a lot better than the Bogwater. There's a Teacher's Pet. Green-black was open. Picks are going at least somewhat quickly, so I'll take that. Page to the sideboard, Stargaze to the sideboard. I don't think we're playing that. Ooh. Decorum Dissertation. I don't think we're playing that, so I don't think we're taking it. Topiary Lecture or a Sonar. I do think I want the Sonar, but we're not blue-red enough for that to be very, very solid for us. So I do think I'm going to take the Topiary Lecturer. And we're going to keep an eye out. Maybe Sonar comes back around. We're going to want to fix our mana. Green-black. Exactly. I mean, Cuboid Colony, Flash Flying, Trample, Incremental. I do want this Cuboid Colony. I want this land, though, too. I'm going to grab the land. Don't let them get to you. Make sure you take care of yourself. Bitter Triumph is very solid removal for us. There's an Embrace the Paradox as well, but I do think we're going to take the Bitter Triumph. We want to make sure that we have enough removal. Ooh. This pack is awful. We'll take the Barrag Banemaker and probably not play it. This is a lot more, ooh. Another, do we want to Magus the Library? I don't think we can play it. We're probably taking something like a Landscape Painter or a Heated Argument. This Charging Strife Knight would also be very solid for us. Or another, realistically, just another Brush Off. I think I'm going to take the Brush Off because it's very solid. And we need the counters because we're lacking a bit in power. Rebel Rouser will be good for us. Noxious Newt would also be alright. Maybe we take the Noxious Newt. There's a Last Gasp, a Titan's Grave, another one, a Homesickness. That's what we want, is the Homesickness. And now I think we're looking at playables. Good. It's a Bogwater, a Sneering Shade Rider would be good. How many creatures do we have? Do we have enough for Barrage to be good enough? There's another Bogwater Lumeray. It's like I've got these like Witherbloom cards that are really good, I know. I'm going to take the Stadium Title Mage, probably not play it. We're probably not playing the Bogwater Lumerays either. Send in the Past, that's a discard. When in doubt, take the uncommon. Embrace the Paradox, that's a good one for us. Uncommon. Sky Coach bouncing Jadzi. Royal Treatment. Do we want the Royal Treatment in the deck? Cut one of those. Go up on that. 1, 2. We have 7, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 1, 2. And that's good enough. We need to make one cut. Probably the Infirmary Healer. And we're going to go with this. We're playing 4-color soup. We got 1 Arcane Omens in here. Wish us luck in our first contender draft. Oh, and let's take a look at the the rewards. Nothing till 3. And we don't get even close to our entry back until 4. So we're aiming for 5. We'll see how close we get. See you in the first game. Ekin. It's like Ekans, but without the S. Now, opponent goes first. We're going to keep. And we're playing 3-drop dot deck. A Noxious Newt. A Matter Bending Mage, okay. We have Flash, Flying, Vigilance to block the Matter Bending Mage. Do something about it. We're playing against another soup deck. Gonna be a thing that happens quite often, I feel. Take that action. Mountain. Now, they have access to 4 colors, and they're a better 4 color than me, which is sad. Tablet of Discovery. I can't cast that, sadly. But I can play the Noxious New. And the Noxious New will block. No, I'm going to take the 2. The Encouraging Aviator is not something too terribly good for us, I will say. A Traumatic Critique. I can't play Fractal Tender and a counter spell, which is a little bit sad. So I'm going to play out the Encouraging Aviator. No attacks, end turn. And I'm going to hold up nothing because I don't have enough blue for Brush Off. They have 6 mana. They wouldn't... Deals 4 damage to target creature with flying. Okay. Resolves. Nice. Pay 3 life. Kill that. I almost hope that I draw a island so that I can play Fractal Tender with a backup. No go though. Now let's see if they have something to kill the Fractal Tender. We're running out of cards. This is my worry. That we're gonna play against better soup decks that have traumatic critiques. The one thing about Secrets of Strixhaven right now, everyone wants to be playing soup. I'm gonna leave the forest in hand. Get in for 1. Take it. End turn. Yes, we're gonna brush off that. We can't play Proctor's Gaze in addition, which sucks. No box. Ooh. Embrace the paradox. Draw 3. Play that. Play that. No attacks. End turn. I get to make another 3/3. I don't get to grow that again with Proctor's Gaze, sadly. But I needed those cards. And I will block there. Okay. How are you going to do this, friend? So, I don't have a bunch of stuff that will trigger this. So I do think we're doing this. them getting to discard and draw any number of cards is crazy. Or drawing cards. We're going to return the Tablet of Discovery to my own hand so that I can reuse it. We're going to go get a Swamp. Play out the Tablet of Discovery. Mill a card and play out the Paradox card. And no attacks end turn. And they're going to Traumatic Critique me in the face for 5. I'll be very surprised if they don't Traumatic Critique me in the face for 5. It seems kind of like what they would want to do. Play out the Jotzi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Play out this for 5. Can I do that for 5? I do this for 4. They do realize that they just have lethal with the Traumatic Critique, right? Yeah, okay. I wondered if they saw it or not. As is, 0-1. I'll see you guys in the next game. Soda Goat. Against another. No. What do you call it? No title, I guess. We're going to keep this. Looks really good, actually. Straight Soul Tie. That's how you know we have a good deck going. Forest after mulliganing. Forest Island Flow State. Uh-oh. Noxious Newt. Just everyone and their mother is playing a big old brew. I'm gonna take that action. We're gonna go get an island. We're gonna play out a tap land. Ruin, not bad. I'm gonna play out a Fractal Tender. And we're gonna get in for 3. They're missing land drops right now, which means you want to be aggressive generally. Oh, they had a land drop, nice. If they have a way of removing Fractal Tender, that is likely the route they want to go. They do not. We will be bitter triumphing their Jotzi though. Terrafractal and Infirmary Healer. Did they get a land in there? They've got 3 cards. Pay 3 lives to hit that. Play out the tap land. Play out the Jotzi. You got a counterspell? Nice. Fair enough. 2 attackers, hitting for 3. Did they? Oh, they've got a flow state. They've got 5, 6 mana now. And they can lure in for 3. Dang, that Vastland Scavenger is not going to be good for me. some real power in there. Dang. Let's play out the Tablet into Discovery. Let's see what we get. The Hydro Channeler. And play out the Hydro Channeler. And play out the land. I'm gonna play out the Encouraging Aviator. And we're gonna get in for 3. We do have to keep it up. The Vastland Scavenger is such a good card. Funny enough, I don't think I've actually drafted this card yet a single time. I've drafted every single day since the set was released, but not this one. We're just going to take that. Mill 7 cards. What creature did you get? A Sky Coach Conductor. They milled their Germination Practicum. Nice. Glad. My turn. Play out the Tester. Play the Embrace the Paradox. Draw. One, two, three. We could play that, I would, but we can't. I'm gonna hold this in hand just in case. Beginning of each end step, if you put a counter on this creature, take that action, select a value for X, auto pay, and I'm going to pump up the Encouraging Aviator. No attacks end turn. They're going to be able to, yup. That's a good one. Oh. Those are the types of things I wanted to do with my deck. They've got a really nice one, though. I think we can get there realistically, depending on what they've got. Yes, you can cast that at instant speed. You can get a couple of archaics that don't do anything when they enter, that's fine. Zero. Pass to attackers. How do we want to do this? We want to block there and there, probably. Kill it. That's fair. They're gonna exile all those creatures so that they can make a bunch of 1/1s. Realistically, that's not going to be good for us. We need to do something about that, Lewin. They're a little slow with it, though, I will say. Go ahead and play that out. Yeah. Increment, increment. Got rid of the run behind. We're going to decline that action. No attacks, end turn. We get to make another 3/3. How many more creatures? They have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The 1/2 kills this big old guy. Yeah, the thing is, I'm down to 4, and if they just make a whole bunch of these, I will lose. Although they're really struggling to like get through this, aren't they? You got this. Slowly but surely. You got 2 more in there? 1. Yeah. Cannot surveil. Cannot surveil. My turn. Okay. So no attacks. I'm gonna play out the landscape gainer. We're gonna draw 2. We're gonna play out the land. And play out the Mindful Biomancer. Gain a life. And then we're gonna make another 3/3. So now we have 7 blockers against their 11 attackers. We can block everything but a 1/1. So we are again alive. Slightly. How many creatures do they have left in there? None. Oh, hell yeah. So I think we're in a spot where we can realistically survive. We got a nice wander off. Yeah, let's go ahead and wander off. Wander off your Lewin. I'm gonna increment there. I'm gonna play this. We're gonna next. Take that action. We're gonna pay X = 1, auto pay. Hit the fractal tender. Next. Get in for 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put me at 7 blockers. 1 for that. And then I do have enough to block everything else. Target creature gains flying, so we can give anything flying. There's another 3/3. The fractal tender is what's going to win us this game. And that's crazy. Unless they draw an X spell that deals damage. If they draw an X spell that does damage, we are not in a great spot. Okay, so we're going to be able to go... Oh, homesickness. Oh, heck yeah. So I'm going to actually cast this. Target a player. Draw. I'm going to play that out. 3. Yes. Nice. All right, that's a win. I'll see you guys in the next. ABCDRT410 Draft Contender. Love it. Perfect name. We've got removal and counters. We're going to keep. Consider me very jealous of their first drop. A rampant growth. Love that for them. Consider me very jealous. I do have one of those in my deck. That I should be able to get to play eventually. Why is this island? I don't like that the island has white background. Like the white name instead of the black of the others. I'm just realizing that. Yay. Pay 3 life. I'm gonna play out the tap land. Hold up brush off if they try to play something crazy. Otherwise we're gonna wander off whatever they happen to play. This studious first year is just gonna keep whittling us down. Nice. That was a nice removal spell for us. We're gonna play out the tester and the tangential. What you got? What you know about? Ooh. Get rid of that one. We'll leave it back to block the one. And they just have 5 colors of mana. Nice. Again, the mountain is white, the island is white. Nice molten note. 4, 5, 6, 7. They're gonna be able to flash that thing back too, which is crazy. And take that action, go get us an island, play out the island, and the encouraging aviator. Oh, wander off actually. This is why I need to be able to play the Jodsy and activate it in the same turn. Strixhaven's Sky Coach of their own! No! See, I can play and activate it for 1, but that's just not good enough. Realistically, if I can play in, bounce it back to hand, that might be worth. Oh, sure. I'm gonna play out the Hydro Channeler and turn. Landscape Painter. Ugh. It's a good one. Being able to draw 2 is a lot. What you gonna play? Another Studios first year. That. We'll play out the Jadzi. Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can cast this for 2 right now. Is that good enough for me? No attacks, end turn. The Molten Note flashback is what scares me realistically. The Molten Note is not instant speed, so that's at least good. We're gonna get in with the 2 2/2s. Sneering Shade Rider, okay. Target a player. I get to draw 2, they tap. All lands. Draw 3. Put a land. Play a land. Flashfying Vigilance enters prepared. We're gonna swing for 6. Double blocking. Okay. End turn. The Sky Coach Conductor is gonna be able to come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh no. Annoying. Oh, Molten Note untaps. That's actually so frustrating. If they have a Tome Blast or something, I die. A Visionary's Dance. Uh-oh. Okay, so we can play this, and then we can play the Zealous Lorecaster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can play the Homesickness. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No attacks end turn. Target up to 2 creatures. We do have to block there, which is really annoying. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll play out a Fractal Tender. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And last gas to remove. Nothing. Hey! 2-1. I'll take it. And I'll see you guys in the next game. Wish us luck. Alright, clip card. Let's go for it. Draft Contender. Oof. Opponent goes first, and we're going to mulligan. We're going to keep this. We're going to ditch the brush off, I think. Here we will probably test her into Hydro Channeler Landscape Painter. We're going to cross our fingers. I love hovering those and watching them all go up. Sweet lands. Although, I will say, it seems as though our opponent has a stop on every single step and needs to click through it. I don't know if that's how you should be playing generally. Like, you'll see they're stopped on their own upkeep and draw step right there. That's one way to do it, to make sure that you don't click through things that you don't want to. But G Willikers is a little bit aggressive. I am going to take that action. Make my Hydro Channeler a little bit bigger. Get him for 1. I don't think that there's any 2-mana flash creatures. Galakul is not in this format. Let's go, opponent. I believe in you and your ability to play out your lands. And they're gonna... Ooh. Tome Blast. Did they save it originally? Ooh, a studious first year. I am going to play out the forest, and I am going to embrace the paradox to draw 3. Play out a land. We're going to be able to Arcane Omens for 3. Hydro Channeler is going to be able to add any mana. Hopefully we draw a mountain or a swamp next turn, because that would be sick. The Rampant Growth, fair. They've got all the full arts. Ooh. No, no, don't do that. That's gross. And the swamp actually matches. So they're 5 color. I'm going to play the Strixhaven Sky Coach. I am going to go get a swamp. I'm going to play out the swamp. I'm going to play out the Mindful Biomancer. No attacks. End turn. I'm going to hope that they flash back the Tome Blast, hit the Mindful Biomancer, and then I can Arcane Omens them for 4. Yeah, like land, flashback, Tome Blast on Mindful Biomancer. Yeah. Then we're going to crew the Strixhaven Sky Coach. Just in case. My turn. boom, boom. We're gonna add white. Yeah. Green. Auto pay. Don't have a counter spell. Oof. Oof. That one felt good. Get out of there. Wisdom of the Ages too. A flow state. Oh. That's insane. That was a good one. I mean, I'll take the flow state, sure. 2 of the top 3. What you got going on over there? Every time you open these, it's a different person, which I think is cool. I'm gonna play that out. Play out the Topiary Lecturer. Play out the Landscape Painter. Increment. You got a burn spell or a removal spell for the Hydra Channeler or something? An Essence Scatter. Okay. And then we're gonna get the Strixhaven Sky Coach out again. And get in! And doing all of the damage. We do have the Zealous Lorecaster to bring back the Embrace the Paradox and draw 3. Homesickness draws. We'll say we lucked out. A Visionary's Dance. Not bad. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I cast this, target player, tap 2 creatures, increment, I get to draw 2, play that out. I'll play this. And then swing for 3. And we can hold Brush Off up. The Brush Off for an instant or sorcery for 2. Not for Transcendent Archaic, that's for certain. They get to draw 5 and then discard 2. Oh my goodness. Off the top, too. Sometimes you do just get lucky. Now, mind you, I'm going to be able to get back the Arcane Omens to make him discard 3. Is that worthwhile? It probably is, isn't it? Especially with how they're looking at their hand right now. The double Essence Scatter. Discarding 2 lands. They play a land. They've only got 2 cards in hand. Yeah, it's not worth. We're gonna go ahead and pay 3 life to kill this. 100% of the time. Then we're gonna play out the Zealous Lorecaster. When we play that, we're gonna go get the Embrace the Paradox. And then we are going to play the Embrace the Paradox, grow the Topiary Lecturer, play a land out there, play out another land, activate the flyer, and get in there. And we are going to attack with the Studious First Year as well. We're both down to 16 cards. Oh, Burst Lightning. Not bad. Trade them off. Okay. Well, I don't like that. That's not good. It did wipe his board, so I guess there's that. We've got a counter spell here as well. They're down to 5. 4, 8. We're at 11. They're at how many? 4, 8, 9. We have more mana than them. We're double surveilling, I think. No, we don't have double red. We only have 1 red. Ooh, Tome Blast. We're out of here. Use the spoils, sure. 1, 2. Yeah, stock up can resolve too. We're just countering threats at this point. There's no reason to do anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They've got 4 lands left in 12 cards. 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got 5 lands left in 15. Pass. We'll go ahead and surveil. Oh, we can double surveil. Surveil land. Sky Coach Conductor. We're going to keep that. And we're just going to hold on to it. Yeah, I think we counter this. Mainly because the Sky Coach Conductor is going to be our thing. Studious First Year, sure. Sure. You can Studious First Year. Tome Blast cannot kill the Sky Coach Instructor. Down to 8 cards. Down to 7 cards. Surveil. Jadzi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Discard. I think I can do this for 4. 4 4/4s. And then we're going to be able to bounce it with the Sky Coach Conductor. Nice. Good game. That puts us in the winnings, guys. 3-1. See you guys in the next game. Okay, Kanchi, the Festive Fighter. I like that avatar a lot. Now let's see if I can take you down. We're gonna keep this. We do have a 3-drop into 4-drop into 5-drop, so let's just hope we can hit the lands. I actually 100% thought I was gonna get hit with the Studious First Year right away. Geometers, Anthropod. Recast a spell with X. Look at the top X cards, put one of them into your hand and the rest in the bottom of your library. Not gonna just take one. Oh my gosh. A wild hypothesis. That's crazy. Surveil 2. Those are pretty sick sleeves too, realistically. Now, let's draw an untapped land. If we draw an untapped land one time, I think we win this game pretty easily. Yeah. Sadly, that's kind of what I expected. No attacks. Dang. Like, actually, though, that's so sad. No blocks. If we draw land, we win. Again. Not we win, really, but we're in a much better spot. No attacks on turn. We're gonna block here. Trade those off, sure. Let this go off. Fractal crab. That's crazy. They have a counter or something here. Yeah. Fair. I'm just gonna get all 3 of their cards. Hopefully. A brain freeze for 1? Okay, I'm gonna get milled for 6. There's 3 lands. That's crazy. Wander off and a divergent equation. Fair enough. And a landscape painter. Play out a 3/3. They get to draw 2. Very good. Yay. No attacks. End turn. Make a 3/3. We got a homesickness, which will be good. Pay 3 life to kill that. And the applied geometry is countered. Love that for us. Get in for 7. You got a 2/2. We can't homesickness, but now we can. Another Geometer's Arthropod. Is that actually a second one? It is. That's crazy. Target a player. Target 2 creatures. Get in. We got another 3/3. Now I have a bunch of lethal threats. Embrace the paradox. And they got nothing. Heck yeah. That puts us at 4-1. If we're looking at the payout 1001, we're doing pretty dang good. I want to bring you guys and I want to take a look at it real quick. Remind you, this is what we're playing for. 6 packs, 2,800 gems. We almost got the entrance fee back, but I mean, we're aiming. We're aiming for the skies here. So I'll see you guys in the next game. Psi 2, 1492. Heck yeah. We're going to keep this. We actually get to Studious first year turn 1 for like the first time ever. We're going to play out the swamp. We're going to rampant growth for an island. Those are sweet forests. Wait, what? I love those lands. browser. Oh, don't mix and match lands though. That's almost offensive. No attacks, end turn. A resonating loot. Uh-oh. Yeah, so this is a, is that a brush off though, really? Yeah, I think that is a brush off. I don't think we want that coming down. No blocks. Yeah, we're gonna play that out. No attacks, and we're gonna play the Sky Coach. And be able to hold up the Bitter Triumph. Holding up the Bitter Triumph will be good. They got removal. That's right. We're gonna play that. We're gonna get in. 2-3. Yeah, and then we're going to play the Encouraging Aviator. So this turn we have 5 mana. This lets us go down to 2. We can hold up the Sky Coach Conductor. Next turn we'll be able to Strixhaven Sky Coach Jadzi and still hold up an island for Sky Coach Conductor. Unless they do something with Sky Coach Conductor now. Yeah. We'll just return the Studious first here. They can hit that. Sadly, this is a pilot. Okay, so this turn we're 100% gonna ramp in growth in the battlefield. We got a mountain. We want to probably go get a forest. And then we're gonna play out a Strixhaven Sky Coach. And we're just going to get enough so that we're going to Jadzi for 3 the turn that they come out. We're going to take that action, go get a swamp, play out that swamp, and then get in for 2. We're holding up a Bitter Triumph, depending on what they play. Now, what have you got going on for me? Up to 7 mana, you got a Forum of Amity in there. Which you, am I going to get hit with sacrifice 2 lands? Okay. Search your library for 4 planar engineering. Okay. Put them onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. It's a sweet swamp. Pass to attackers. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit you with an Arcane Omens for 4. Do you have a counterspell for the Arcane Omens for 4? Because this is backbreaking if you do not. Resonating Loot, Dramatic Critique. Okay. Island, Awaken the Woods. Oh, nice. We'll play out the Jodsy. I'm going to draw 2, discard 2. Forest, Tablet. Forest, Proctor's Gaze. No, Tablet. I'm going to activate the Strixhaven Sky Coach, get in for 5. Two, 4, 6, 8. We have 8 mana total. You can cast this for 3. Bounce it to hand. You can turn your Great Hall of the Biblioplex into a creature. That would be pretty good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They only have probably 5 lands left in their 20 cards. Ajani's response is a solid response. No Lux. I'm gonna play out the Mindful Biomancer. I'm gonna pay 3 life. Hit that. Yeah, you can exile card, hit me for a damage. That's good. But we're gonna get in there. Down to 4. We have a bounce effect. They're top decking. Ooh. I mean, that's a very solid draw for them. They need to have interaction here, though. Yes. And that puts us at 5-1, guys. Solidly in the profit margin. Let's keep this going. Your boy, Bill. I believe in the dauntless drafter that you are. We're gonna mulligan. Oof. We're gonna keep this, and we're gonna really hope that something good happens here. This might just be a straight loss. This is a rough one to come across. Oh, I'll take that though. That helps. They hit 4 colors in 3 turns. Color Storm Stallion, not bad. Auto pay. A talented discovery. Mill something you can't use. No. Nice. Good mill. We're gonna hold up the brush off, just in case they go for something big here. Potion Restore was not big. We're gonna go with a Fractal Tender. What you got? You got a removal spell for us? 2, 3, 4, 5. They do, don't they? They had a 4-mana removal spell. resonating loot. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not gonna draw mana though. Wilt in the Heat. I got 2. That's annoying. Take that action. Go get an island. Play out the island, play out the landscape painter. End turn. We might have maybe possibly wanted to hold the landscape painter so that they couldn't do this. Noxious Mule. Yeah, we probably should have held it. End turn. All the lands, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 total. The top 14. We'll get to Surveil though. Ooh, Embrace, we'll take. Play out the forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll end our turn. See what they want to do. Cast the Embrace the Paradox. Got double brush off here, which is interesting. Tester of the Tangential. Increment. Whenever you cast a spell, if the amount of spell to cast it was greater than this creature's toughness. Yes, we're gonna do that. We're gonna pay 1. Move that over to the Mindful Biomancer. And then we're gonna end our turn. What you gonna do? I could have pumped it up with a Hydro Channeler, but I wanna keep up the brush offs. The brush offs are what's gonna keep us from getting demolished by something random here. Resolves. We're going to brush that off. And it's going to increment the Tester, the Tangential too. Dang. Now, do we do anything about this Tome Blast on the Tester, the Tangential? Oof, that sucks. Considering that, I do think we brush off the Tome. That Dire Dreams is really gonna suck. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this. Target player. Submit that one. It's gonna increment that. You gonna tap it to draw a card? Play that out. We're gonna Tester of the Tangential next. take that action. X equals 2. Auto pay. Put him on the Strixhaven Sky Coach. Oh, that's annoying. They actually had removals for it. They should have let it go all the way through. Nice. Arcane Omen's there for him. Let's go ahead and bounce that. We'll tester the tangential. Go get ourselves some land. Activate that ability. Pay for 3. Auto pay. Put those over here. And then get in for 10. Embrace the paradox. They're getting through so many cards. They're down to 7, but I don't think I have very much that's going to help me here. You're drawing a little bit too many land. Deluge Virtuoso tapping something down. It's fair. Decline. No attacks. I'm gonna play out the Noxious New. It's gonna pump that up. We're gonna end turn. Be able to surveil. They've got 4 cards in hand, which is a lot. Diary of Dreams draws them 1 every single turn. Sky Whale is strong. What you got going on over there, boy Bill? Okay, it's a lot. You get to gain life. That's really not good. You got attackers? Tablet of Discovery. Tester the tangential. Let's make it work. Nice. I am gonna pay 2. Auto pay. Put them there. And get in. Now, mind you, that's going to be lethal next turn if they have anything that costs over 5. Diary of Dreams is going to draw. Oh, that's actually nice for us. Kill all the flyers. And turn. Like, that doesn't put us in a good spot. There's just so much here that we need to fight through. The Diary of Dreams drawing him a card every turn. I don't think we can... What you got going on? You gonna hit me with a Snarl Song? Like, Zealous Lorecaster brings us a homesickness back, which lets us homesickness, get 2 things down and attack in. But that, even that, I don't think gets us there. Sundering Archaic for 4, that's going to hit the Tester of the Tangential, or a Hydro Channeler, realistically. You get to draw. Don't do it. Don't do it to me. I'll let him get through this turn. We're going to see what our draw is, and then we're going to concede, most likely. You got it, friend. Surveil. Get rid of the land. You draw. Jadzi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Auto pay. Now I've got 5 5/5s. John C was probably the only thing that would work there. No attacks. Do you have something to kill me? Draw a card. They're at 8. If only I had something like a brain freeze. Jadzi, cast Oracle's Gift, and then brain freeze them. Divergent equation. Yeah, you got me. Concede. Bet. Alright, alright. 5-2. I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay. Andrew Keck, the ambitious. We're 5-2. Ooh, and we're keeping this. I think we do play the Studious first year on 2. Boom, tap land. Do we test for the tangential? Yeah, we're gonna test her the tangential. We're gonna take that action, pay 0, confirm 0. Hit it. What have you got for me? Tessa? 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 I will say this is a sweet land. I am going to brush off the quick study. Play out that topiary lecture. You're at 4 mana. A pensive professor. Uh-oh. And we're going to go for a mountain. And turn. They're going to go for something. We're going to Proctor's Gaze them. Whenever one or more 1/1 counters is put onto this creature, so it needs to have the 1/1 counters added. That's all. You have to go search for a land. The land's going to be a forest. Nice. You got a 2/2. And a Goblin Glass, right? No attacks, end turn. We are going to brush off the Pensive Professor. Yes, sir. The Topiary Lecturer gives us a lot of mana, too. If only we had next spell. Surveil. My turn. The wander off is good. End turn. Tablet. Mill it. Mill with the tablet. It's a mountain. Okay. Whew. Scary. I'm not playing Noxious Newt because the Tome Blast just eats it. We've got some draws. We've used both of our brush offs. I mean, the second he gets removal for the Topiary Lecturer, we might be in a pretty weak spot. Yeah, the Tome Blast flash back. We're gonna exile that. And then we're gonna surveil. Homesickness stays on top. My turn. We're gonna play this out. No attacks end turn. So I can tap this for 4. Expressive Iteration. Ooh, that's a really, really good one. The Tablet of Discovery over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 6 mana, which is a lot. Zealous Lorecaster, we don't got nothing against that. You're gonna hit the Expressive Iteration though. Target a player. Target it up to 2 creatures. Pay 3 life. Hit the Zealous Lorecaster. Bet. Draw. Ooh. Can I? Yeah, I'm gonna Zealous Lorecaster. That's gonna go get me a Homesickness. And then I'm gonna get in for 7. And I'm gonna let them do their thing. Landscape Painter, I'm not gonna make that mistake. This is a 7 mana 2/1 that draws 2 when it comes in. The Expressive Iteration. What have you got, friend? I hope it's not enough. Equal to this creature's power. This is a lot more tough than I anticipated. That Subtle Mockery is a good one, though. Don't remove it. Oh, no. Do I? Yeah, I'm just going to get in for 1. Play the Sky Coach Conductor. End of turn. Like, we need to get at least a little bit of value. I'm not playing for tempo here. I've got cards that do things. Our opponent has cards that do things. A Visionary's Dance is a good one. So this enters all aboard. Yeah, discard and draw. You got a land right there to discard. Yeah, you do. So what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna play out the Fractal Tender. Increment that. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, attacks. End turn. They've got 6 in the air, which I can't really do a ton about. But I can bounce a thing. I need more blue. The not having enough blue is a very, very difficult situation for me. Okay, that works. Those hit me. Ooh, and a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I cast this, it's gonna get me a blue. We'll play that. 4, 5, 6. So I can play this. And then I can cast this. And it's going to be increment, increment. Draw, draw. Great. Gonna get in with 4. They're gonna take 4 down to 7? Sure. End turn. We will block with the Strixhaven Sky Coach. We're gonna make sure that that happens. We get another 3/3 to block, which is nice. They drew a land. Phenomenal. They've got 4 blockers. I've got 5 attackers. Any 2 of which would be not lethal. But the homesickness is going to come down next turn, making it a 6-2. Uh-oh, guys. Let's see if we can actually get all the way there. I'll see you in the next. Okay, so we're going first, but we cannot keep this. We're going to mulligan. Oh my gosh. We're going to keep this, and we're going to get rid of the Zealous Lorecaster, and we're going to be really upset when this doesn't come together. Going down to 5 was not going to be it for us. Double swamp, double island. Honestly, hit me with a tap land this turn. A Sonar. Yeah, we're not in a great spot here, friends. Ugh. I almost thought that we were going to be able to do it too. I mean, we've got draws. I mean, we can cast a brush off, which is a nice thing for us. They're looking at our blue-black deck, and they're like, wait, wait, wait. This guy's 924 Mythic. Sometimes the mulligans are weak, friends. Am I getting attacked right now? That's wild. Oof. We're gonna hold off. Now, what you got going on, friend? Nice. Another island. Oof. If only I had drawn a forest. I believe. Yeah, you can go search your library for an instant or sorcery, reveal it. A traumatic critique. Not bad. You get to create a treasure token. Very good one. Oof, nothing here. And this is how we go. We do get our entrance fee back. We're good drafters. Ooh. Let's go, Jadzi. Do you have a counterspell for me here? $27 versus 25. They've hit 2 more cards than me. My 10-10. You gonna do anything about this, friend? Am I actually getting timed out on a Jadzi right now? I mean, if they disconnect, I'll take that too. I wonder if they are going to time out. I mean, if they time out, they time out. So be it. Ooh, there we go. Draw. Discard. A noxious newt and honestly a studious first year. Discard. We're going to go ahead and play a forest. Next. End turn. What do you got going on there, friend? Traumatic critique for 4. Am I going to get timed out again here? So, this is not necessarily how I wanted to win my contender draft, but I will win the contender draft this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to go up to 7. We'll Jadzi for 3 next turn if we're allowed to. If our opponent times out, disconnected. Oh, they just lose. Oh my goodness. Well, okay, guys. I'm going to frowny face that one, but 650 mythic for us. And we win our contender draft. We actually trophied. Oh, heck yeah. Is that 10 mythic packs, 12 packs, 7,200 gems, and a... Dang. Draft contender. We're going to set that to our default right now. We're going to claim all those. Let's go pop all these packs. Oh my gosh, we'll start with the Edge of Eternities. Thanks so much for joining me on this one. Remember, guys, my name's Cody Lee, and this has been an absolute banger of a video. I am amazed at how well we've done. This is also going to fill out my collection a little bit, which I'm kind of stoked about. Look at all of these. Bonus sheet, Death Cap, Cody, Library, oh, the Dawning Archaic. Here for it. Now, if you haven't done the contender drafts, it's worth noting they are not good EV. Crack with power, nice. At all, unless you have something like a 60% win rate. So if you're thinking if you should try one, go try it. It's a lot of fun. Look at the gems. We're at the point of getting the gems. And more Dawning Archaics. Look at that. Not a bad run. But yeah, Contender Draft's big. It costs a lot. It can be a lot of fun. So definitely check it out if you think that you could maintain that 60% win rate. Get lucky, man. Sometimes you got to get lucky in order to excel at Magic. But I appreciate you guys listening along with me, and enjoying that draft. 7-2 with Soup, and I hope to see you guys in tomorrow's video. Get outside, touch grass. Talk to you tomorrow.